Okay, web team, this is a new assignment for you. And you can walk through this video. It's for a new website we're going to be building for Jet Pro Finish, which is a interior and exterior aircraft, so airplane repair. Like they repaint and refinish the exteriors, and they can replace and refinish the interiors as well. So note, this is also for training purposes, module number 3, which is for our project manager trainings for web development. And this is the place where you assign your head web developer and your web development team the task of creating the website, as well as outlining how you want it to look like. Now, your head developer should know and be familiar with how to develop using non-conformist power branding training methodology and quality standards. So, from here on out, I'm going to be playing the position of project manager, web development team. Let's go. So, the website here that we're going to be developing is called Jet Pro Finish. Their website here, as you can see, is very basic, very small. It does not have any of our regular details. The only thing you really are going to find here is here's what they can do. Here's some services. So under exterior, you would have those service pages. And then for interior, I will let you see the interior pages, interior work. Okay, so the template you're going to use is going to be a combination of our templates, meaning that you're going to want to have all of the conversion elements, things like our section where we talk about why you would want to choose them. Our little 4-point section that we have on all of our branded non-conformist websites. Also, having the section here, which is kind of like our hero section or our section where we describe what we do. You can see that on this one doesn't have a there it is. It's right here. It's smaller. This one does have one. You can see this is the preferred hero section I'd like to see, not the template for this, but and then also we want to add things like our reviews. So we'll need to have a review section. If you can have a process any video section, or that would be great. The only user company you can trust, that is one where we'll be able to add a lot of our badges here. So we want to have that. We'll need to add our process section. And then we'll need to add a services we offer section. And so that's a process section, as well as our experience the home pros or the experience the Jet Pro Finish difference. This here is going to be very important. All of those will be needed to be added, as well as a service area. Actually, no, scratch that. We don't need to do a service area because this should be anyone everywhere. They can come in and fly in. But you will need to have, of course, our header and our footer, which includes all of the different information. And as always, you can go in and just mix and match different pieces of our websites and add different sections to our new website for Jet Pro Finish. As I said, we want to rebrand it for that industry. Again, we're talking about repainting, repairing. And I would like the main page to have this here style of header where you have the slash. I think that's really, really pretty. Otherwise, if we can get a video, we'll start with this. Once we can get a video, I would like to potentially have a video here on the top. Now, let's talk about the template. Although we are going to have those sections, this is a template that I want to use for this website. I want it to look like this and have this kind of feel where it has this kind of menu. You can get a quote. I would like it to have this section. So instead of having all of the different sections outlined, I'd like to have it where you have clickables and it'll take you to these main top sections that we can do, like they have. I would like to have this little get in touch quote form that is slidable. If you can look into some things about how to get one of those, that would be really, really helpful. But right now, we're just going to be working on the home page. So let's talk a little bit more. We do want to have that section. This would be our hero section where we do all that information. Of course, it'll be a lot longer. I do like the way that they had this laid out. So if you can lay it out in this design where the pictures are overlaid on top of each other. Of course, if it's more text, it will need to be longer. So you'll have maybe 4 or 5 images, not only 2. I like this. I think that each of these should be clickable to go to a service page, and it should have headers down here that say things like seats, headlighters. Well, I guess that's how they have it. Interior specialist. Yeah, that's fine. Just continue to keep it like that. This section should be the section where we talk about why customers trust. So you can use that section. Remember, we'll need to add to this. So on this template, once it's built out, you would add things like the reviews. You would add the guarantee section that we see right here. You would add the experience, the Jet Pro Finish difference. So all of those will be added. As I said, lay out, make sure that you complete the home page first, and then we will talk about what to do for the service pages. But right now, let's go ahead and, in addition to the service pages, at least talk about the layout of the menu. Again, we want it to be here, same layout as this, except for under interior. I want it to be a drop-down menu. And we want to have it show a different interior. So if you click over here and you click on the interior, you're going to see what kind of things that they can do. So we would want to turn these into entire landing pages. And the way you could do that is just essentially say, you take it over to ChatGPT and you say, write me some content describing. Let me write it out. I'll tell you what I write. So I came in here and I gave it some copy that I pulled from the website. And I just told it to write some content describing to a potential client what the service is that is described in the content below. And then I made sure that tell it to make sure the content explains to the customer how we do the process, why we are qualified to do the process, and why the process might need to be done, as well as a typical price for a job like this. Now, what this matters is that I just need for ChatGPT to understand what I'm talking about. This little content that I pulled out of the website gives it ChatGPT bought enough information to know what I'm asking. Then once I give it this information on either side about what I want it to know, because on the landing page, you want to know things like how we do the process, why you're qualified, why it might need to be done, as well as the price. So then I gave it that information and then told it that it's a super high quality painting and interior finishing company, and it does all best practices. And I want to make sure that's reflected in the copy. That way, I only get the best kind of copy. The client can change the copy, but best to have the very best kind of copy available. So let's read and see what it came up with. And you'll see that as it wrote this, it was pretty good. We can probably just add this to a landing page, and then the client can go in and you could add some pictures using our similar design, right? So instead of using this right here, I would use, I would probably keep maybe this, because these are some right here. This little part here is great for SEO. So maybe at the bottom of each of our service pages, we keep this interior services section, as well as the quality standards section. But this whole section should be replaced with this new copy section that we just built. There it is. Okay. So let's go ahead and do that. Here you should be able, I'm going to have attached to this task that I have all of the different badges that you can use for this website. And there are, as well as the logo and the color template for this company. All right, if you have any other questions, you can reach out to me. This concludes the training for this section. We will have additional needs once you have developed out this main homepage. So there'll be more videos coming from here, but this one is already almost 13 minutes. So I'm going to do a part 2 on finishing out the menu. All right, this is part 1, and we will go to part 2 here